and welcome to day number 12 at the Brewers Advent Calendar 2022. It's halftime show now. This episode is not sponsored by anybody, not even by Pepsi. They do the Super Bowl halftime show, but we have a beer here and we have a Brewers Advent Calendar that contains 12 more beers. So I hope you had a lot of fun during the first 12 beers and hope you have a lot of fun with the upcoming 12 beers. But today we have a beer from Bavaria. It's Ettl Bräu, who's the brewery behind this beer, and it's their Teisnacher 1543 Fest beer or Fest Märzen. Oktoberfest time is quite over for a long time, but in Bavaria there are several reasons to party, and mostly they have a Fest beer all year long because there's always something to celebrate. 1543 refers to the founding date of the brewery. And to be honest, I don't know very much about this brewery, but what I do know is that this beer was first brewed for the 475th anniversary of the brewery, and I would say this is something to celebrate. What I'm missing now is a glass. I get one very shortly, and I think we can now open the can and look what we get. We have a beer that's at 5.4% ABV, and Märzen is quite popular here in Austria, but to be honest, there's a difference between the Bavarian Märzen and the Austrian Märzen. The Austrian Märzen would rather be like a Bavarian Helles. It's a little bit lighter, and the Bavarian Märzen is rather on the darker side. And I would say this is, this is rather on the darker side. It's slightly hazy, a little bit amber colored, with a 3.5 fingers of a little bit off-white foam, but nice, and a nice lacing, very dense and very fine carbonation coming up in the glass. Let's have check the aroma. Wow, that's quite challenging. I would say it's rather on the malty side. That's what I already said with the color. It's a little bit nutty, a little bit caramel, and a light hoppiness. And this is actually what describes a Bavarian Märzen. So let's dive into this one. Cheers! It's easy drinking. That's what a fest beer should be. When you're sitting in a tent with 1,000 other people, you want a beer that really runs down your throat, that's really easy drinking, and this is what we get today. It's a little bit of caramel, it's on the malty side, again a little bit nutty, light spiciness, but medium bitterness and a good mouthfeel. You really feel the beer. You have like a soft mouthfeel. It's rather on the fuller side. A little bit of straw. Yeah, and medium bodied, medium carbonation. Not too intense, but fine bubbles and extremely drinkable. This is what a fest beer should be. And you have half a liter, and think about sitting in a Bavarian fest beer tent and having those steins with 1 liter, the Maßkrug. You can finish this beer within seconds. And this is really super drinkable. And again, nice looking beer on the glass, nice foam on top, very dense, quite stable, a lot of carbonation going on. In the finish, we have a decent sweetness, which is also typical to Bavarian Märzens. Still nice tartness, and yeah, this really runs like oil in a motor. No worries, this is really, really good. And I finished this beer within the next 30 seconds, if I should, but I enjoy it more. Well-balanced beer, perfect fest beer. It has a lot of content, but it's still easy drinking, not too complicated, not too complex. And this makes me giving the Teisnacher fest beer a typical Bavarian Märzen. I give it 3.5 points out of 5 for the Teisnacher 1543 Fest Märzen by Ettl Bräu from Bavaria. And I hope you like the beer, and I'm looking forward to your comments in the comments box if you do agree with me, and if you don't agree, also put your comments in the comments box. If you don't have a subscription yet for the next 12 beers, it's really worth subscribing. Do it here, and there are 2 more videos that you might like. And yeah, wish you a nice evening, nice morning, whenever you look this video, watch this video, and enjoy. See you tomorrow. Cheers.